Spencer, a really disciplined performance today for 75 minutes. Then that right wing cross came in, and some people in the ground were shouting for a push. I must admit, it looked like a push on the far post, which led to the goal. What was your view on it?
It's a blatant push. Here we go again, talking about a referee decision, and he's cost us a point today. I thought it was a 0-0 game through and through. I thought we started both halves very well, created by far more of the openings. They're a very good side, Welling, and we had to dig in. But I said to the ref after the game he's going to be very disappointed when he sees the video. He's absolutely killed us. We've come away with nothing again, which we deserved the point today. I'm very, very disappointed. But we should have stopped the cross. Arguably he could have still cleared it. But it's a blatant push. I think nearly everybody's seen that, and it is what it is. But again, similar to Woking, we come away with a little bit of credit, but we don't get any points for it, and we should have got a point today.
Well, the bonus coming out of that, I suppose, is that if you've lost against one of the top sides who aren't really going to affect your season, it's the lesser ones that you've got to make sure, and performances like this, surely it must encourage you.
It's encouraging because we've been like that, I think, for generally the first 2 months, with the exception of a very brief period at Western-super-Mare. But the reality to it is, as much as, yes, we've got perhaps bigger battles to fight, this is a point lost that could be vital at the end of the season. So we should have got a point out of the game. I'm very, very disappointed in the referee's performance. He bowed to the crowd, he bowed to their players. I warned our players about it, and that's where that little bit of inexperience came in, and at that key moment he decided not to blow, and the ball's in the back of the net and it's game over.
And finally, Spencer, Jordan Parks, you've got him in from Barnet for a month. You played him in midfield, he's a fullback. How do you think he did?
Well, he's not just a fullback. The reason Barnet want him out is they believe he's a centre mid. So that's why he's come to us on centre mid for an initial month, and we'll see how it goes from all parties. I thought he did well. I think he looks fit, he's tidy, and he'll only get better. So it was an all-round solid performance. I thought we created a lot in both opening periods of both halves. Perhaps lacked that bit of quality in the last third, but Welling, they're right up there for a reason. So yes, we'll take credit, but again, very, very disappointed and angry now, because this happened at Woking, it's happened here. We're not getting any rub of the green, and I hope our luck changes sooner rather than later.
Spencer, you've got Basingstoke home on this Saturday. They're looking for a place in the top six. How are you going to view that game?
Another very difficult game. I went to see them on New Year's Day. They've got some quality players there, no doubt, pushing for the playoffs. Very difficult game. I think they've got some catch-up to do really for the playoffs, and their manager's gone on record to say that they're going to be very attacking. We need to defend well. We defended well last time out, and previously against Boreham Wood in our last home game. So if we defend well, we've got a chance. But we don't have Reece Connolly, obviously, and it's up to the rest of the squad to fill in with some goals. So another very difficult game, which we knew this month had for us. But we'll be positive, and we're confident we can go and get 3 points.
And in the week, everyone was led to believe that Bobby Traynor, well known for his goal-scoring prowess, was coming down. Can you fill us in what actually happened there?
Well, we had an agreement in principle with Bobby. I had lots of 2 very good conversations with him, and also with his club Kingstonian. And then it suddenly changed all overnight, having committed to see him at training, and it was all changed. So we only want players at the club that want to wear the Farnborough shirt, and ultimately it hasn't happened. I've wished him well, and I have another 2 or 3 irons in the fire. We definitely need another striker in. But we're hopeful we might have something in for Basingstoke, but it's got to be the right type of player for the club and for the team, and we're looking for quality in that position, and with the finances being so tight, we have to make sure it's the right player for Farnborough.
And when you're down, your luck really seems to be out, and none more ever than Welling last Saturday, when you took Orlando Jeffrey off, and about 5 minutes later Dougie Burkhurst is sent off for a second yellow, so you ended up with no centre backs, but they still battled on, and they were battling away and throwing bodies in front of the ball, to defend. But off the field, I'm sure it can only get better. You've got a lot of quality there, and the luck will turn. But do you think the off the field things that are going on, do you think they affect the players?
Well, they've absolutely no reason to. I've told the players they're going to get paid, and they should really be taking that as a massive positive. That's what I've told them, and they should get on with their jobs now with the confidence that they will get paid on time. So there's no excuse for that at all. As I said, if anything, it's a positive. So the players have got a job to do. They've shown an immense amount of hunger and work rate and desire in the first 8 weeks, and some good quality. So we've got to turn this little bit of bad luck into wins. We've had a good couple of wins at home recently, and we've got to make sure that we do our very best to get 3 points against a very decent Basingstoke side.
And going back to Basingstoke, you said that they've said that they're going to attack now to get into the top 6, win games. You're obviously attacking side. Can I go down the betting shop on Friday night and put it on a 3-3?
It's probably got 0-0 written all over it now, I suppose. But you never know. I mean, yes, we definitely we're looking to score goals. We've got to win games. We're in this big relegation battle. I do think in the last 2 games in particular, we've only conceded one incredibly dubious goal. So we've been much tighter defensively since I've arrived, and that's a whole team job. It's not just a back 4 or a goalkeeper. So ultimately it's going to be a very difficult game. They've got lots of quality players, but we know that if we perform well, we can win the game.
Thank you, Spencer, and best of luck against Basingstoke.
Cheers.